Hi everyone, welcome back to the second half of the course. I hope each and every one of you had a great week off and used the time wisely, if not well. Hint, starting on assignment number 2. So far we have covered the first 5 weeks of the course. We've been looking at some of the basics of evaluation, and last week we began to look at the first of the 3 domains, the psychomotor domain. I must say, I was really quite impressed with the work each of you groups or individuals have done on the case study, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing what you develop in terms of evaluation strategies in the second 2 domains, the cognitive and the affective. And for your information, you'll often hear of the 3 domains referred to as hands, head, and heart. So the second half of the course also looks at other approaches to evaluation, and I hope you enjoy looking at some different ways of looking at thinking about conducting evaluation. So some reminders. The second assignment is due at the end of October. I would encourage you to make sure you thoroughly review the material relative to the assignment and have a good look at the marking rubric as well. So briefly, the paper should be 7 to 8 pages in length, and it can be done individually, or if you wish, you can work on it with a learning partner. Should you choose the latter, please be clear that each of you will get the same final grade. And as well, each of you will need to develop and complete a peer evaluation form. And all the material is in the assignment guide to explain anything. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to let me know. One of the questions I frequently get when we have these sort of assignments where the second one builds on the first one is, can I use the same references in the first assignment again in the second assignment? That's entirely okay. No problem with that at all. Although I expect a number of new ones as well. I would also like to remind people to use current material. In the first assignment, a few papers had some quite dated sources. What you generally want to aim to look at is material that's been published in the last 5 years. And if you're doing anything in terms of technology within the last couple of years. The only time you'd use an old source is dated sources if you're trying to establish some sort of a historical antecedent, saying something like, this problem, is happening now, but it's been in the forefront of the field of education for a number of years. So, that's about the only time you want to use something older than 5 years. You'd also probably want to start thinking about the final assignment that takes the form of a poster board presentation. And this is, you see them a lot at conferences. People, they don't want to get up and present live, but they will have their material on a poster board in there to discuss it with you. If you choose to work with another person on assignment number 2, the paper, I would assume that both of you would work together on this one as well. And now that we have conferencing software available, I'd like to schedule an open office hours session, and that'll be on Sunday the 21st at 1 p.m. I just sort of picked Sunday afternoon, figuring that might work best for everybody. Even though we're going to have the office hours for questions about assignments or anything, you're still welcome to post those questions in the forum that we have, and questions about assignments or questions about the course itself. And if you want to connect with me and others live, let's simply use that life-size link. It's on the left side of your screen in Sakai, down towards the bottom, and it's called Life Size. And you click on that, it'll just take you right into the forum, or right into the conference session. So even if you don't have any questions, you might want to show up anyway. What I plan to do is deal with any questions or concerns that people have, and then when I'm finished answering all the questions, You are all welcome to stay and chat among yourselves as long as you want. This software is not just for me to connect with you, but it's you to connect with each other if you wish. But remember, you must log into Sakai using Chrome as your browser. That's the only way that life-size, thing that you click on in the Sakai classroom will take you right into the conferencing area. Okay, so let's get started on session 6, Wednesday morning, and we'll be looking at evaluating learning in the cognitive domain. So I look forward to seeing you online shortly. Thank you.